Hi, Angela.
Hi, Diane.
You leaving us today?
I am.
I'm sad. All right, can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
Okay. What led you to seek Ibogaine treatment?
A long time of trial and error with a lot more error.
Okay.
Many years, many treatment centers, many therapists, um, starting when I was 17, and
Wow.
nothing was working. And so I needed to try something new and something different.
Can you share what you came for treatment for?
Yes, I came for treatment of alcohol
Hmm?
probably over a 10-year period of major alcohol abuse. Um, Also, a lot of trauma going back to when I was a teen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had been clinically diagnosed with major depressive disorder,
Uh-huh.
PTSD from trauma, and generalized anxiety. So I had a lot built up over many years.
How did that affect your daily life?
Um, Initially, I was in kind of fight or flight.
Sure.
So I spent a lot of years in fight mode,
Mm-hmm.
um, somewhat functional, but over a 10-year period, it affected my daughter, who is now 21.
Mm-hmm.
It affected my marriage.
Mm.
So while I was down here, I finalized a divorce,
Wow.
um, and certainly alcohol and my clinical diagnoses had a big part of that.
Sure. Sure.
And I sold my home while I was down here as well. So
Wow. Big stuff.
big steps, big changes.
Yeah. Um, had you tried any other treatment methods prior to coming here?
Traditional rehab,
Yeah.
a lot of medication,
Mm.
so antidepressants, marijuana. Um, I had, after, 25-year period, I finally found a great therapist, but I had been through years and years of therapy, just trying to work it through.
Sure.
But it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Um, can you describe what your Ibogaine experience was like?
Yeah, it was very peaceful.
Uh huh.
It was also painful because of a lot of those things I had built up for so many years.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of tears for me,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which I had not been able to experience unless I was under the influence of a lot of alcohol.
Wow.
So I didn't have the ability to feel without drinking. Um,
Wow. Did you feel any immediate changes after the Ibogaine experience?
I did. It you get a range of emotions.
Sure.
So, I certainly overwhelmed from the emotion
Yeah.
and not having that armor of alcohol.
Yeah.
Um, so you feel very raw.
Uh-huh.
But I think it was, in general, something, it gives you what you need. And it was the first time I was able to feel without alcohol being my best friend and partner.
Sure. Sure. That you just took my expression. Ibogaine gives you what you need, not necessarily what you want.
Correct.
Yeah. Were there any unexpected, surprising benefits that you didn't anticipate?
I think some of that was the people here and the experience with you and George. It's, you know, it's tough to tell, there's certainly benefits of the medication and kind of weaving between, like, what's the people, the environment, the treatment.
Right.
And I think all of that combined really provided this kind of comprehensive experience.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what the benefits look like, once I start my new chapter.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be in touch, so you don't have to worry about that. We'll be able to update. What advice would you give someone considering Ibogaine treatment?
Don't wait.
Mm.
Don't wait. Um, you know, if I would have done it sooner, you know, I've learned through many, many years of therapy, you know, regret is like poison.
Sure.
But if I would have found this opportunity sooner, I could have certainly changed a lot in terms of my relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean my marriage would have been saved. It doesn't mean things would have been different. It doesn't even necessarily mean that would have been the right thing for me.
At that time.
Yeah.
Right.
But certainly with my daughter, I could have saved her a lot of pain. So don't wait.
What made you choose POI?
You. No, it's a very
Yeah.
different and unique environment. We're family here.
Yep, absolutely.
I had, again, been through traditional treatment centers, ranging from being with thousands of patients
Wow.
to, I think the smallest one I'd been to 4 centers was 40 patients.
Wow.
And what ultimately occurs when you're in an environment with a massive amount of people is you're working through trauma, and ultimately you are going to lose friends and people you've become close with just due to the quantity and statistics
Sure.
relating to substance abuse and,
Yeah.
and what happens when some leave, and it's not always positive.
No, agreed. That's why we keep this so small and intimate, that we want to give everyone the hands-on personalized attention,
Right.
and give them the best chance
Right.
of success.
Right.
So after 12 days
Mm-hmm.
of being here, you leave today, and boy, oh boy, do you start a new chapter. New home, new state. Transformation is honestly amazing from the day you got here to now, physically and emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't be more proud of you. You should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you. Yeah, and I don't think I could have the strength to do it. You know, it's always easy to like make these decisions and say, I'm going.
Yeah.
But I really needed the tools and the strength to be able to make this successful.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're really proud of you. You stay in touch with us. We love you, and we can't wait to hear all about the next chapter.